Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about something that I kind of get asked a lot, and it is, did I go to art school? How did I learn? What can I do to get better? And pretty much just anybody who either A, believes that they cannot become good at art or graffiti, B, tips on how to do that. Now, a lot of people constantly ask me, if I went to art school. The answer is no. I never went to art school. I was a talentless, horrible artist, and I spent hours drawing stick figures after stick figure after stick figure after stick figure in order to learn how to draw. This isn't something I was born with. I wasn't naturally good or talented, none of that. Now here, take a look at my first graffiti canvas. Now mind you, this piece took place a good 6 years into my graffiti career. And look at how horrific this is. This right here is a prime example of what a lot of you guys are doing wrong. You guys are doing the same thing I did for 6 years. A lot of newer graffiti artists aren't keeping it simple, which is exactly what I was doing. A lot of graffiti artists are trying to add style before they understand letter structure and the other fundamentals, which is exactly what I was doing. That's why this piece sucks. Let me show you guys some graffiti that I'm currently doing. This is a prime example of what happens when you practice the basics. This is what happens when you actually keep it simple in the beginning and take time to understand letter structure, negative space management, and the other fundamentals. This painting is still very much unfinished, and it is leagues better than the previous canvas I showed you. And that's important to note because you have to understand the fundamentals before you can start to add style. And this goes for any art form. It doesn't matter if it's graffiti or if it's fine art or if it's cartooning, it makes no difference. Whatever art form you start in, you have to learn the fundamentals. Because if you don't, then you'll be just like me and you'll spend 6 years producing low quality art and never getting better. I only got better once I stopped doing all this crazy stuff with my letters and once I stopped doing crazy stuff with my cartoons and I started to actually practice those core fundamentals. That's when I got better. I sucked for 6 years because I kept adding style. And that goes for fine art as well. I have some super old art in here, like crazy old. This stuff dates back to when I was in about 1st or 2nd grade. You see, as a kid, I loved Digimon and Pokemon and all that. And here's some fan art I did of Digimon back then. I don't even know what the hell this thing is. Now obviously you can tell I was copying from the cartoon or from a magazine or something because his feet are cut off. This is way too accurate for a 1st grader of my skill level. This is obviously drawn from memory because, look at that. Do I need to say anything else? Here's some drawings. All of these are not mine. If I remember correctly, this is me trying to copy my friend at the time. This is my brother's drawing, and then this is mine, and that's mine as well, and that's also mine. And this had to be around 4th or 5th grade. Oh, here it is, Can confirm. Yes, I was trying to copy my friend. This is my friend's version of the gun. And just as a side-by-side comparison, there's my version. These drawings skip around in years and what age I was, but this had to be around 6th grade. And at this time I was trying to make my own comic book character. I was trying to because I was real big into comic books. That was a big inspiration for me growing up. But even then you can see how I'm not really practicing anatomy, I'm not really practicing forms or space or anything like that. The anatomy's all wrong on this one. I wasn't practicing those basics, and that's why these drawings were so bad at the time. I'll just show you guys this because it's Charmander. This happened look at how yellow this page is. This happened in 1st grade. Obviously drawing from a reference photo. But back to some more horrible art. Here's some more examples of my horrific drawing skills. Look, he's got saw blades for hands. That's not very productive at all. And I have no idea what this Jolteon is doing. No clue, but it's supposed to be Jolteon. I know it is because I remember. And I also drew Jolteon up there. And this was directly from the magazine or something like that. Don't even ask me how I managed to make Jolteon look like a heroin addict. But I managed to do it. Look at this, another Jolteon. Couldn't tell you what the hell Jolteon is doing, but there they are. And someone please in the comments, tell me, what the hell is this? Can we give it a name? Can we just name this thing? Leave it in the comments. What should we name that thing? I couldn't even draw Caterpie right, or Weedle, whichever one this is supposed to be. I forget because it's been ages. I couldn't even do that right, and it's just a bunch of circles. But even so, even if it is just a bunch of circles, it still uses those elements of art, those basics, right? It uses shape as well as line. So you still, doesn't matter what art form you're doing, you still have to practice these things in order to get better at art. And once again, this applies to every single art form. So when you guys ask me, John, what can I improve on? What can I do better? And I always hit you with, keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple, it's because you're not understanding those core fundamentals and those core elements of art that you need to understand in order to be able to improve. And everybody wants to believe that they're the exception. Everybody wants to believe that they're the one who doesn't have to practice those things, that they're better than that. And the fact of the matter is, you're not. Even professional artists who have been doing art longer than I've been alive still practice the elements of art. So if they still do it, why wouldn't you? This really is the most important tip to give to any beginning artist. And the reason that tip is so valuable and important is because you don't go anywhere else in art until you've done that. So I wanted to kind of make this video in order to show you guys my humble beginnings and show you guys that I was not born good at art. This is very much something that I worked really hard to achieve. And you guys can too. This is not something that's exclusively for people who are born with artistic abilities, because I wasn't that person. My artwork is a product of hard work and determination. But even with hard work and determination, you have to put that in the right area. Because although I put 6 years into hard work and determination, the result was not good. And the result only became good when I redirected all that hard work and determination into practicing correctly, practicing the elements of art and the fundamentals. If you do that, you too will be an amazing artist. But without that, all of your hard work and determination is going to result in low quality art. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Let's have a little bit of a discussion. What are some things you're struggling with? Maybe I can make a tutorial for you. And for those of you guys who are new here, we come out with weekly art videos. Be sure to subscribe, become part of the family. I'll catch you guys next time, but until then, peace.